The Canadian province of Quebec has introduced what many are calling a burqa ban. Officials insist the bill targets all face coverings and does not discriminate against any particular religion. But many believe it's directly aimed at Muslim women who wear face veils. RT's Alex Mihailovich is joining us now in Toronto with the latest on this. So, Alex, what can you tell us about this new law?
Well, Bill C6, or not C, I should say, Bill 62. It's a Quebec law. This has been in the works for many years. The Quebec government has tried to do this time and time again, and now they have succeeded. Basically, they pushed through a ban on face veils. If you're using public services, you can't use them with a face veil or any face covering. So no riding the subway, no riding the bus, no taking out a book at your local library. And if you work for the government, there's no face veils allowed there either. Now, the government's saying, you know what, this is an all-encompassing type of law. This has nothing to do with the Muslim religion or with Muslim women. But, you know, pretty much everybody has figured this is exactly what it's about. It follows in the steps of countries in Europe, such as France and Switzerland and Belgium, etc., and also countries in Africa. Many have banned the face veil. It was banned in Turkey up till 2013. But at this stage with Quebec, what we're looking at is that they really don't know what the next step is. How are they going to enforce this? So if they follow in the footsteps of, let's say, France or Belgium, there could be fines in the thousands of euros, or also short jail time, like in Belgium, which will be up to a week in jail. But there's another flip side to this, which is kind of interesting. Now, if somebody's forced to wear a veil, let's say a husband or a boyfriend or somebody forces a woman to wear a veil in France, that's a 30,000 euro fine. And I think that's what most Canadians are actually concerned about, is that somebody's being forced to wear these veils, the burqas or niqabs, not that it's a woman's choice. But this, the Quebec, the bill definitely doesn't cover it from that aspect. It seems to be all-encompassing.
Well, that is certainly a very pervasive law. And of course, many people are now criticizing how Prime Minister Trudeau has reacted to this Quebec bill. What did he have to say about it?
Well, we have a tweet from Prime Minister Trudeau, and this is basically the essence of everything that he's saying. The tweet says, "When it comes to what people can and cannot wear, my position has always been known, and it's where it's always been." So basically, Trudeau has said in the past he's been very much against anybody who's talking against veils or burqa bans. He went head-to-head against our former Prime Minister Harper, who said the veil or the niqab or the burqa should be banned at citizenship ceremonies. And Justin Trudeau at the time said, that's absurd. We can't do that. That's unjust. That's against our Constitution, etc. Well, guess what? This time around, he's pretty much staying silent. He's now saying when the Quebec legislature passed the racist law, or sorry, when he's saying that when this law was passed, it's actually bringing up a healthy debate. But this law, as I was just mentioning, it's a racist law, and I think you can call a spade here. This is the way it's working. It's not up to the federal government to challenge this, according to Prime Minister Trudeau. But many people are calling it out for what it is. It's a law that's directed directly at the burqa and niqab. But one thing, again, a lot of Canadians are thinking about this, and a lot of Muslim citizens as well. The niqab or the burqa, these face coverings are not a part of the Muslim religion. Muhammad never said anything about these things. He just told people to dress modestly. This is more cultural. So this is sort of where the hit is going at. They're saying it's not about Islam. It's about some cultural practices that are not common in Canada. So in France, about 2,000 women wear niqabs or burqas at the time prior to the law being passed, out of 5 million Muslims. So it's a small fraction of the community. It's the same thing here in Canada. But what Quebec is doing is, for the rest of Canada right now, it seems to be pushing the envelope a little bit. And what the Prime Minister is doing is pretty much nothing about it, because there's a lot of votes coming out of Quebec.
Wow, I'm actually a little surprised to hear this coming out of Justin Trudeau. Thank you so much for filing that report. Alex Mihailovich reporting for us from Toronto.
Thank you.